Today, Governor J.B. Pritzker delivered his State of the State address. His topics included the upcoming budget.
Our Spencer Davis joins us now at the Capitol with what the governor said and how opponents are responding. Spencer?
Fiscal year 2026 will likely be another record-breaking budget with an increase in spending to the tune of $2 billion. Governor Pritzker says the proposed budget has new cost-saving strategies, including eliminating dormant boards and commissions and slowing down new hirings at agencies. These strategies are to combat what Pritzker thinks will be a revenue slowdown.
We expect to finish this year with 5% revenue growth. But for 2026, our forecast projects a 1.9% increase. Much more modest, in part because the U.S. economy is projected to grow at a slower pace.
The governor insists this year's budget is a balanced one, though Republicans are not sure how.
Literally less than 24 hours before a budget speech. Oh, look at this. We've solved the problem. I mean, come on, people. But on the other hand, you should be shocked. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is exactly what's gone on with Governor Pritzker from day one. The lack of transparency, the lack of honesty in what's really going on.
Governor Pritzker said despite the increase in budget, new taxes will not be put in place to pay for it. I'll have more tonight from Governor Pritzker and reactions regarding the plans for the future of Illinois. Reporting in the Capitol, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. The General Assembly has until June 30th to approve the budget.
Inside the State House, Governor J.B. Pritzker delivered his State of the State address. His topics included the upcoming budget deadline. Our Spencer Davis joins us at the Capitol with what the governor said and how opponents responded.
The governor says he won't sign any budget that isn't balanced, and this year's will be no different. Governor Pritzker says the proposed budget has new cost-saving strategies while focusing on combating rising health care costs. These strategies are to combat what Pritzker thinks will be a revenue slowdown.
It represents some hard sacrifices and moderated spending. We're preserving the progress that we've made over the last 6 years, streamlining certain departments to do more with less, and delivering for our residents without raising their taxes.
Republicans want to see more transparency from the governor's office, especially with what they call non-citizen spending.
We certainly need a full dollar figure on all the money being spent on non-citizen programs. We know that that is replete through the spending through the executive branch. It's not just the healthcare program, so we want to fully capture that.
He and fellow state Senator Chapin Rose say the budget is not doing enough for Illinois residents. I'll have more tonight from Governor Pritzker and reactions from the other side coming up tonight. But for now, reporting at the Capitol, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. The General Assembly has until June 30th to approve the budget.
It's state budget season in Illinois. Our Spencer Davis joins us with what Governor Pritzker and Republicans want to see done in the next fiscal year. Spencer?
The first half of Governor Pritzker's speech at the Capitol today focused on highlights in the economy and budget. His second half brought forward his hopes and concerns. Republican reactions to Governor J.B. Pritzker's State of the State address were generally unhappy, especially with the budget.
This budget is a parlor trick of epic proportions.
During his speech, Pritzker said his focus includes legislation against pharmacy benefit managers.
PBMs are middlemen in the healthcare industry. They extract extra profit from patients through opaque and often predatory tactics. That's why I'm introducing the Prescription Drug Affordability Act to rein in the unfair practices of PBMs.
The governor also announced a second batch of medical cancellations, which the first batch impacted over 52,000 Illinoisans. However, in the proposed budget, health care provided for non-U.S. citizens was not included, but Republicans aren't convinced it will actually stop.
There's no way with the sanctuary status here in the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois that the Democrats are going to allow that to happen in the House or the Senate. And the governor is just trying to placate to that right now.
Other Republican hopes include more effort to expand job creation and recognized it's not a quick process.
There's no easy decisions on this stuff. This stuff didn't happen, overnight. But the main thing is we've got to be open to investment in this state. We need to fix our education system.
Education is also a major focus of Democrats and Governor Pritzker.
Our historic investments in evidence-based funding have made a profound impact on student success. In 2024, reading scores for Illinois' 8th graders were the second highest in the nation, and their math scores were 5th highest in the nation.
Both sides will now head to committee to finalize a budget in the coming months. I'm Spencer Davis. Back Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. The General Assembly and Governor Pritzker will have to approve a budget before June 30th. However, the General Assembly adjourns May 31st.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.